I'm in San Antonio. I'm at the Plaza, and I'm going to go into a little museum. I'll show the museum in just a second. This is the Plaza. There's the bandstand, or as I call it, gazebo. And just another beautiful day. And here's a little museum right here. It's right here. You can see these walls, and you'll know right where it is. Right there is the museum. Okay, we're going to go inside the museum now. And I backed it off so that, because I'm going to be close to the stuff, because it's really tight in here. But they've got a lot of things that were dug up around here when they did excavations and things like that. And this is a show that's going on here. It'll be right over, some of it will be in the plaza here, and that's the school over there on the corner with the big white roof. And that'll be going on in there. And it'll be the 3rd of September at 5 o'clock. Okay, it says 3 p.m. written on there also, so they might have changed the times. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this in here. This is all things that were dug up around San Antonio. And there's glass, so it's gonna have reflection. I'm sorry about that. Look at those round rocks and things. And then up here, and then there's a picture. Pueblo stuff. Here's an old book. Some old writings. Letters or something. And here's some more. The reflection is really, really bad, and I have a lot of trouble with that. Here's some dolls. Old dolls. Here's a beautiful painting. Some lights with a star. And this painting here was done by a very famous artist here in Mexico. I think from here. And here's his name down here at the very bottom. I will show that up close right there. Okay, there you go. Here's some more things here. You can pause on this. Always go from the bottom up. I'm sorry. Here's more things. That looks like an ancient turtle shell that's petrified. That looks like petrified wood. It's just very hard to get stuff that's behind glass, but they have to put it behind glass when it's like this. And I'm trying to shade it a little bit so that you can see it. Those are beautiful little vases. Figurines and more vases. There's a very old cross and some things where they used to grind flour and corn and things with it. Here's an old book. And some things in there with it. But that's an old book. It's all written in Spanish. Here's another grinding thing where they ground. Here's money in a big knife or a sword or whatever you want to call it. Big machete. Coins. And they have a magnifying glass there for people that want to look at it. Here's another beautiful picture. This is a reproduction. All right, here we have an old iron, and they have a little cook stove there. They probably cook their lunch on there sometime. Some cups that were made here. They're not that old. Here's an old picture. Here's another old painting. Here's another corn, a green grinding rock. And here's some more things. Now these are coming out better with the light, I think. I won't know until I look at them. These look like little bells. They got hooks on them so you can hook them. More little rocks. Little vases and things, pottery. Just beautiful things. And if you can read Spanish, there you go. Okay, now here's this side. Very beautiful. And here's a whole bunch of stuff down here. Figurines. And there's one of those round rocks. It's round, and I don't know what they did with that, but there's an old milk can, a cream can. Now the light from the window is coming through from it, and I'm having a hard time. Here's a face. I will go in on him. Maybe we can see it. Yeah. There's another one. There's something else there. Okay, over here, some old guns, old knife. Somebody carved a boat. And I don't know if you can see that to read it, but there. Some spurs. Whip, a lantern, some books about the area, paintings, and a picture. That's a little different than I've ever seen before, that picture. There's another one, a man in the background, some silver. Here's a lamp, another lamp, some pictures in the background. More pictures here. There's a little figurine. And then back down to here. This is going to be really hard to do. I'm going to step back here. That's some kind of a light with a wick in it. This is a picture of the street here on the plaza. On the plaza. When something was going on, some kind of a festival. Look at this that somebody made. There's an old telephone. There's some money. Picture, some more money down here. It's very hard to do things underneath here. There's some things down there. I don't know if you can see them or not. There's a big machete in there, knife, some small knives. Another one in there and some things underneath that I can't even see. Okay, here's some stuff in here. I'll start at the top. And that's got, if you can read it, I'm not sure. And there's something there written. There's some things there. Now let me pull this over. Whoops, that's some posters. Okay, we'll look at this here. There's a little bucket. Some, looks like stamps and kids' games and things, and a doll, a whistle, some other things. And then we got down underneath here, we got an iron and some other things, and a spur right there. Another grain grinding thing. That looks like a bone. Okay, just all kinds of beautiful things. And here we have, there's some keys. There's some irons. Boy, those would hold the heat. And you could put coals in them to keep them hot. Those big ones. You could put charcoal in them. There's a picture of a man. I'll back up from it. And there's some more pictures right there. And up there, and there's a thing you can, I don't know if you can blow it up and read it or not. Just a lot more things from around here. Okay, here's things they're selling. 120 pesos. And these might be made right here. And there's cups, 100 pesos for a cup. And there's some other things, some pictures, and there's a book, San Antonio. See, she's putting it out so that I can see it. You can come here and you can buy that book. And there's some other books up there. Those are not, yeah, they're for sale. There's some other different things, yeah. 150 pesos, that's cheap. Okay, this is where the person that's taking care of the place sits. And there's I'll start at the top of this. And if you can see it, you can pause on it and read it. Okay, thank you very much for looking at my video, and thank you very much for doing this video. Would you like to say something on YouTube about the town?
Well, yeah. Hello. We want to invite you to visit our little museum, and maybe you can come to our next event. The beautiful girl in the poster is Miss Mexico. She was born here in San Antonio, Tlayacapan. There will be a lot of surprises, and you will enjoy the event, and you will help our museum. Thank you.
Thank you very much. What's your name?
Margarita.
Margarita. Okay, thank you. And I'll get on this poster again so that you can blow it up and put it on and be able to read it. Okay, I held on it long enough. Look at those old doors. Those doors are probably 100 years old. And these might be from the original doors. See, that's how they lock it at night. And there's a knocker. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much for looking at my YouTube videos. Please like and subscribe and tell your friends and your relatives and neighbors. And I'll be putting more things up that'll reflect on culture in Mexico and different things. Thank you very much.